Okay, y'all, I'm gonna just tell y'all this right now. I've managed to not have no appointments for this past couple days. This is the birthday week, so I have a little bit more free time to record, so don't get used to this. I'm doing a review of none other than Love and Hip Hop. Miami. I don't y'all ask me about that. I fell out with darn on Atlanta, fell out with New York. I ain't even get to see that darn on scene I wanted to see on darn on Hollywood. Them darn on two pleasantly plump gays, honey. Where the darn on one who was darn on Big Jolly talking about, who you sitting up there looking at darn on me? And then that motherfucking pit bull looking motherfucker jumped up out that chair. Oh, I swear that darn on preview alone made me want to see that. I didn't see it, damn. I was looking at that Love and Hip Hop that season just to see that scene. I tell y'all, I wanted to see that damn scene so motherfucking bad, honey. I know I'm petty. But anyways, let's go ahead into the first episode. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the first 2 episodes in here and leave it at that. I'm only talking about this because of, my girl, honey. Miss Afro-Latina, Miss Amara La Negra, honey. Y'all know when I looked at her, I seen my darn on chocolate skincare twin. I said, come on through, Amara. Come on and represent it for the Latinas, honey. Go ahead and represent it for the Latinas. Represent it for me, too, because I don't know a lick of damn Spanish, bitch. If you want some darn on parlez-vous français, baby, I'm over here for you. If you want some Creole, I'm over here for you. Spanish. Out of all the subscribers I've had over the years, I don't think I got one Spanish-speaking subscriber. If I actually have a Spanish-speaking subscriber, I do need to add a language to my repertoire. I do have, because I still do data entry jobs in my spare time, and that's one of the main jobs I have to give up as far as being, translating Spanish. So if somebody can teach a girl Spanish, I would definitely appreciate it. Like I said, the girl got the Creole set down over here. I just need a refresher course. Italian, French, but I'm just lacking in the darn on Spanish. But first episode in. So who do we want to start off with? So Trina and Trick Daddy. Okay, trick or treat, honey. Trick and motherfucking treat. Who's the trick and who's the treat, honey? Is Trina the trick and is darn on not the Trick Daddy's the trick, darn on Trina the treat. I guess so. Trick or treat, bitch. They ought to have a darn on single called Trick or Treat. Trina and darn on Trick, honey. I see how I darn on came up with that just off the dome. I might be a songwriter. Down in the end. Hell, everybody got a bootleg storyline down there any damn way. I can come off more darn on convincing and authentic without being too over the top like a certain somebody. We're gonna get to Miss Thing in a moment. How I was so disappointed in you, boo. I was darn on rooting for your motherfucking flamboyant ass. But anyways, Trick and Trina darn gonna do something in Miami for a darn on party. La da da da. Then who else we get introduced in the first episode? We get introduced to darn on Gunplay. I'm not too familiar with Gunplay. I've heard about him a little bit. And y'all know the beautician in me. The first thing I went to was the hair as well. Y'all know I don't mind dreadlocks. But once again, he was giving the J. Cole effect. Y'all know. J. Cole don't come for me. And y'all know I know J. Cole by like a 2nd degree of separation. And over the years, somehow my videos always tend to get back to these people that I talk about. But y'all know it's never personal. Y'all won't believe how many people has privately inboxed me with my darn on mouth. Which is another reason why I tend not to do darn on reviews. Because I think sometimes, the Capricorn in me, y'all know my birthday's tomorrow. The Capricorn in me be thinking, well, hell, ain't nobody going to see my channel. It's just us down here. I keep forgetting that we're on a public forum, right? And I say, well, hell, it's just darn on 200-300 subscribers over here. We now got 600, but it ain't nowhere near like certain other people who got 20, 60,000, 100,000 subscribers. Ain't nobody to hear my mouth. Honey, I'll be wrong every time. I done had about 4, 5, 6. Now it's done gotten over 6 darn on celebrities darn gonna inbox me, call themselves telling me about myself. Once again, I ain't gonna reveal who, but just know I've had some C, D, E, and F list celebrities. I don't think I've had an A list. I wouldn't call Miss the Senator Slop A list. We might can consider her B list though. Y'all know she had some thing, and then that wasn't even her. It was the cousin of that I verified was the cousin of the Slop. I said, "Ooh, darn gone Slop done a sent in Hush Puppy to talk about it, girl." But anyways, we ain't here to talk about my darn gone celebrity encounters. That is for another video. But right on to this franchise. Moving on from Trick and Treat, honey. Trick and darn gone Treat. We go into Bobby Light. So this is the one that I was telling y'all about. Darn gone, the cousin. And people are questioning whether they're originally, really first cousins. I think he looks more like a cousin to darn gone Trina, face-wise, than the dark-skinned sister. Y'all ain't even questioning whether they cousins, and I don't even see the resemblance with them. But I guess because they're two black sisters, that you're going to take that at face value. But looking at the features, the smile lines, the teeth, a little bit of the nose, the eyes, I actually see a lot of Bobby Light. I mean, I see a lot of Trina in Bobby Light. I can tell that, yeah, y'all definitely some first cousins. Y'all ain't no 5 cousins 2 times removed type shit. I can tell that both of y'all parents are darn gone siblings. That's how darn gone strong of a look that they got. But old girl, the other cousin, comes in episode 2. So sticking on darn gone this one. When we first get introduced to loudmouth, flamboyant Bobby darn gone Light, trying to get up in there. I can see why Trina's over him already. He does too much. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, Mona Scott done finally did something for her sisters. You done finally darn gone got a legitimate darn gone queen up in there to represent us. And I should have known nothing wasn't going to come good on a darn gone show that highlights all of us in a negative stereotype. I should have took it for what it was. But I thought at least he was going to come on some Jocelyn Hernandez type shit where we was going to end up loving him. And I done got over him by the first episode. I said, God dang it, darn gone. I was rooting for your motherfucking darn gone flamboyant queen name. Ooh, I darn gone pissed me off. I said, I'm tired of the darn gone trades now. You know, I had darn gone Miles, Milan, darn gone undercovers throughout several of the other franchises that still ain't came out the closet yet. Can we get an unapologetic darn gone queen, honey? You gave us Pleasantly Plumps. You gave us the darn gone 2 tons of fun over at darn gone Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Then you darn gone turned old girl into a lesbian. I said, darn, you done went from darn gone trying to get back with your baby daddy Fizz, aka my pappy. I done told your ass you might as well go somewhere else. I guess you done said, hell, I'm gonna go ahead and get a darn gone female lookalike of his ass. Darn gone girlfriend looks just like a high red bone version of darn gone Fizz. I said, boob job and everything. Why you got a boob job on your darn on small frame giving Wendell Williams teeth? You wanna look like a tiny version of Wendy Williams in the next 30 years, honey. But anyway, see, that's why I couldn't even review that show. Cause I be ran my mouth so much I know I would have got some more inboxes. Now I really don't care on the Miami franchise cause like I said, I don't know who Gunplay is. Although I probably should because they said that darn gone wife of his darn gone got shot 3 times and it's truly about that life. So I don't know. I might be more scared for the darn gone wife I might be scared more so of the wife than anything. Ooh. Had to blow my nose, y'all. Y'all wasn't gonna have me up on this camera looking like that news anchor. News anchor was just a shh and steady talking. Oh no, God, honey, I can actually control my camera. We can darn gonna edit over here, and we can darn gonna walk my happy behind right off it when need be. So with that being said, Bobby Light, child, I'm over it already. Gunplay, cut the darn on here. Cut the darn on here. Like I said, I managed to jump over the J. Cole situation. Like I said, just like J. Cole, I don't appreciate it. If you're gonna have roster lots, have roster lots. If you're going to have an afro, have an afro. I don't need to see both at the same time. You shouldn't have more than this much new growth before talking about retwisting. Now, once again, with darn going roster lots, I know you got to freeform them. Freeform lots. But once again, you know, we could taper this down. I'm going to need y'all to look at my girl, Taryn Guy, how she keeps hers tailored down. Or, you know, what's her African name now? Anisha Rashabu? Or, and I'm not trying to be funny. I don't forgot her new name. Anisha Rashabu. I think it's some shit like that. But she done went darn on holistic with it. Darn on done named herself Offset Nacharu. Okay, I done got it. I'm sorry, Taryn. Her new name is Offset Nacharu. So once again, Offset Nacharu. Don't tell me what language. I think it might be Nigerian or something like that. But Miss Offset Nacharu, y'all go look at her channel and see how to get your freeform lots together. Cause that whatever gunplay is working with. And you got the same hair texture as darn on Taryn Guy. So I don't know why you don't, as a man, go over there and, you know, get this darn on together. Like I said, if you're gonna have the freeform, go on over the Offset Nacharu and darn gonna learn how to get that tapered up more. Or cut it off and darn gonna get a nice curl going on. Like I said, give him a somebody suggested giving him a chemical peel. I'm like, honey, he needs some extractions first. I was looking at that face, I was like, y'all know the esthetician in me was just diagnosing through the darn on television screen. I said, ooh, crack is one hell of a drug, honey. But come on over here for a darn on good old enzyme facial. We're going to darn on microderm you a bit. Honey, I don't think I'll even put a chemical peel on that. No. I don't even know if I want to even do a chemical peel on his skin. I think I can fix him with a couple enzyme treatments and some microderm. He's more so of a microderm and enzyme client than anything. And then we need to add some hydration into that darn on skin. Speaking of hydration, I'm a little bit oily the darn on day. I'm just as shiny like Crisco on this camera while I'm talking about somebody. Here I am referring darn on services, and here I am just darn on giving darn on fried chicken teas while I'm talking about these darn on stereotypical darn on characters. But yeah, gunplay, do something with the hell. On to episode 2. To finish off episode 1, of course, Bobby, like, he disappointed me, honey. Going back and forth with the help, calling them the darn on help. I didn't blame old black boy for finally saying something, saying, bitch, y'all not gonna keep sitting here and you talking about I'm motherfucking beneath you. I actually got a darn on job. Whether I'm not styling your sister darn on not, honey, I know I got a trade skill set that people actually darn on pay for. Your sister, who's a legitimate qualified artist, is paying for my darn on help. Ain't nobody darn on even checking for your SoundCloud motherfucking songs. Why you want to call somebody the darn on help? Why you want to act like you darn on some Mama D type shit, talking about you born into this. Bitch, you might be born into it, but you wasn't born with the darn on talent, because your music ain't gone nowhere, bitch. Darn on thing got tossed in the ashtray, and the ashes of which it belongs, with your ashy darn on skin. Take your albino looking motherfucking rat ass the fuck out of my darn on face. See, I would have darn on read that bitch so motherfucking hard on that darn on table, he would have had to throw something at me, except the difference was I wouldn't have been sitting there looking like Green Mile. Like, why was he sitting there looking like Green Mile? Darn on old boy done threw something. I think it was a glass, and he looking like, what just happened? What just happened? And you know the lips all like, what just happened? Honey, I'll be damn if darn on Bobby with a darn Bobby! Bobby, I love you! Honey, Bobby, I love you, I do. But I would have slapped you into a whole nother universe, honey. I would have slapped that high top fade off of you, honey. I would have slapped them teeth in line. I would have slapped his motherfucking darn on pale, pasty, darn on Frankenstein looking motherfucking piranha hybrid looking ass would have got a jaw walking for me. I don't give a damn if you was the darn on cousin of Beyonce herself. Shout out to Sister B, honey. But honey, I would be goddamn. I would have darn on commenced to tell Trina, Conley, excuse me, as I darn on dog walk the shit out your motherfucking darn on cousin, honey. Security or not, I would have been a fighting bitch up in there. You ain't gonna darn gonna throw something at me and darn gonna call yourself laughing. See, that'll be a Ra Ali moment. See, I would have pulled up on you on sight too. I don't give a damn if it's 2 years from now. Honey, when I see you, I'm gonna hug you up, honey. Don't try to roll back. You gonna get this shoulder. Honey, I'm gonna fuck you up on sight. That darn on security might have stopped me that day. But bitch, it wouldn't have been nail another scene between us again. Without me darn on running up on you on damn sight. Except I ain't even gonna say no hate. See, I would have been more like Sky. I had to take it back. I wouldn't have been like no Ra Ali. I would have been more like Sky. I would have darn on already. If I know you coming in advance, I would already be set to darn on whoop your ass. I would already be set to whoop your ass. So going on to episode 2, we get introduced to Trina's cousin, right? Trina's cousin is actually darn on married to darn on Trick Daddy. Okay. Darn on been together 4 years. I mean, was together for some time. She was been separated 4 years. Divorce ain't never happened. I don't know what's up with that. Some people saying she left soon as he found out that he had lupus and the money dried up, and now she's trying to get reacquainted now that the money's starting to look good again. She's saying she really don't care about the money. If she cared about the money, she would have stayed with him when things happened, because even though he fell off, he still had the money, so that wasn't an option. So I don't know why she left. She's saying she definitely didn't leave on the money because he was still doing good even when he wasn't, in the music industry. So I don't know what's up with that. And frankly, I don't care. Let me see. I know I'm jumping all over the place. I done decided I'm going to leave the Amara La Negra storyline for another one. So I'm leaving her out on purpose. Let me see. Second episode. That was the only thing that was memorable except for Amara La Negra. Gunplay. Honey, I did get a good kiki. See, I can tell this is going to catch my attention. That darn on lesbian darn on story, honey, when I tell you that was the most hilarious darn on flip of a fight that I ever seen. Darn on, I told you old girl was about that life, right? Like, I don't even want to read Gunplay too tough because I'm afraid that bitch might darn on come down to the Carolinas and try to whoop my ass. Honey, she heard about darn on Miami Tip. Miami Tip is another darn on Redbone who is connected to Trina and works with Trina. But Trina don't work with Bobby because Bobby run his dang on mouth too much. But darn on, she works with darn on Miami Tip. Miami Tip, I thought was a lesbian for the jump. Turns out the bitch is bisexual because she was just as flirting and turning her thing up on Gunplay. I said, if you don't look at this darn on messy gerbil bitch, here he is trying to be darn on humble, tell you he got a girl, and your nasty old gerbil looking darn on ass still pop your ass up on that table talking about you don't give a fuck, you don't see a ring. You don't see a ring. The relationship don't mean a thing. So she's still being motherfucking disrespectful. Not knowing that this ass whooping she's about to darn on low-key almost get laid on. When I tell you, honey, she can sell ice to an Eskimo with the flip that she did, honey. And so fast forward, Gunplay goes and snitch and darn on tells her that she tried to push up on her and you denied it, but you ain't darn gonna say you still wasn't darn gonna looking. Now you ain't jumped back and darn gonna shut it down. You was still entertaining the darn on shit. You think that she ain't gonna look back on the episode and see that you could have did better by defusing that situation? Okay, Gunplay. Okay. But needless to say, old girl rolled up on Miami Tip in that club, was about to set it off. And she said, I don't give a fuck about Gunplay. I was just playing with his darn on ass. It would have been nice to hit it again, but it ain't nothing darn on memorable. He don't got nothing that I ain't seen nothing before. But anyways, you got an ass I ain't seen before, honey. It ain't too many girls with all that cake. Go on, put your name on it. Put your name. Honey, that girl did have an ass like my Aunt Ursula, honey. I'm going to give y'all a little story time right quick. I have an aunt called Ursula who has a big old natural booty just like that too, or used to. She done lost a lot of weight. She's always had this small waist and this ridiculously large ass. And people used to always ask, did she have injections? Because you would have to see my Aunt Ursula's ass to believe it. Like, her behind is just so out there, just like that, a chef booty, that you would think, like, you can literally put a glass on it. And in this day and age with the Kim Kardashians and the Black Chinas and all of that, people thought that she got her behind it just like with, Nicki Minaj did. And she has to constantly tell them that no, she's naturally curvy. Like, if you look at her high school pictures, she's always had that shape. Like, even when she was thick thin, she always had a super large booty in comparison. So much so that people just think it's fake. But now she done lost a lot of weight as well. But, you know, she got my waist, but she still got like an ass that's about like almost like a Nicki Minaj still. That's how proportionate she is. So, needless to say, old girl, Miss Darngone, yams, collard greens, pig feet, ham, hog, neck, bones. You made it! Honey, she was about to Darngone do the Darngone, Miami Darngone stomp on Miami, honey. And Darngone Miami said, bitch, I don't give a fuck about him having a ring. I would have twirled up on the dick just to get your attention because I would really would had you up on that table. And she said, what, bitch, you really trying to be disrespectful. I thought she was being disrespectful too, saying, bitch, I'll fuck your man in front of you and make you watch. I thought she was on that type of shit. And I said, now, Miami, you about to get dragged by your motherfucking pixie. You ain't about to be able to fly out fast enough like Darngone Tinkerbell, honey. Darngone Tinkerbell about to be a stink off of Darngone Disney, honey. We gonna have to find another pixie because Darngone, she about to Darngone fuck you all the way up top, talking disrespectful. And then this is when she came out the blue and said, I would have Darngone got with him just to get some of that. I want some of that over there. I ain't never had that before. And she said, what, you want me, girl? Hell yeah, I want it. Honey, like I said, she was interested in all that Darngone ham. She had two rack of Darngone turkeys on her backside. And I mean, an old turkey booty. You look at her booty, it reminds you of two well done turkeys. Just Darngone. And old girl was looking for a feet. Like I said, when I looked at her, I just knew she had a little bit of Darngone lesbian up in her, a little bit on the D side. The D, you know, I ain't gonna say the Darngone slur on. I'm trying to be professional on YouTube, even though I Darngone still cuss like a sailor. But honey, Darngone old girl got the blushing. How come it look like the old girl might be down for that? I'm thinking that I better not hear about it. I can already see with Mona Scott. She's gonna be on some Jocelyn Hernandez type of shit, and we're gonna hear down the road that Darngone Miami Tip done had some of the Darngone. God damn it! Who is this calling me? I done told people I'm off work. Lord, I thought I did get through the first 3 videos without my phone ringing. But anyways, yeah, I feel that we're going to have a recycled Jocelyn Hernandez storyline where Darngone Miami throw it back in the face that she Darngone, I had Darngone old girl, Darngone feasted on 2 Darngone turkeys while twirling up on the Darngone gunplay, honey. She done had some gun show in Darngone yams, collard greens, oxtails, neck bones. You made it, honey. I've already seen it now. We done already see the menage a trois. We see that storyline going down. We see the love triangle with Bobby Light about to happen. So it wouldn't surprise me that Mona Scott might have that happen as well with them. With Miami Tip, old girl. Because the way she was Darngone looking back at her ass and Darngone grabbing it for Miami, I can see that's not the last of them, honey. I can see we going to see some more interactions with them two and Darngone gunplay. So we got that love triangle going on. We got Darngone Trick and we got Darngone Trick Daddy and old girl done popped up at the house with Don. Don is now the manager of Trick Daddy. Okay, we ain't never heard this before, but Mona Scotland, we just gonna fucking go with it. So we got that relationship storyline going on. Everybody seems to have an interesting storyline but Trina herself. Trina is just on there just to be the face or something. Like, at least I can say with the few episodes that I seen with Keisha Cole slop on darn on Love and Hip Hop, that I will say at least she had a storyline centered around her. It seems like with Trina's just trying to be the face low key, and darn gonna have everybody around her have the storyline. Cause now we got Bobby Light with a definite storyline. We got darn on her other cousin as the darn on soon to be ex-wife of Trick Daddy. She got her darn on assistant going at Bobby. So it seems like everybody else is darn on having the storyline around Trina without Trina really doing anything herself. So I'm really interested to see what Trina is going to bring in these coming episodes. So that is it, y'all. But those are my thoughts. I don't think as of right now, I'm not going to be reviewing this as a regular thing. This was just a special treat for y'all. But y'all leave me y'all tips, comments, suggestions down below. And I'll see y'all soon with more videos. And of course, Amara La Negra. There's going to be a video within itself. I'm going to see how this plays out. I thought about it. I said, let me give it about 1 or 2 more episodes to see where this story. I love the first episode, but I'm thinking, where are we going with Amara La Negra? Where are we going with her? I'm supportive as far as the music, but where are we going on Love and Hip Hop with this storyline? So I'm going to give it 1 more episode, and I'm going to do a special video on her. But that's it. As far as that, don't ask me for no Love and Hip Hop reviews. Mwah.